Okay, top 5 4-letter words advisors use every day.
Well, let's see if they can pick this one out of the sentence I'm about to use. Do you have an appointment?
So have is the 4-letter
I'm
word.
pretty sure that was the only 4-letter word in that sentence. It made it really
you
easy.
have-
I understand, but we're asking them to count the letters in the word,
Yeah,
so that
for
can
sure.
get pretty challenging, right? So, yeah, the word have, right? Like, do you have an appointment? That's like one of the phrases that I absolutely hate that is used all the time in our industry. Customer walks in, and instead of being ready for them, how can I serve you? Welcome. It's, do you have an appointment? It's just like, oh, it's just,
Hurts, doesn't
yeah,
it?
it does, absolutely. Some customers are like, I guess I'll go somewhere else. You know, just turn around and leave. Yeah.
So that reminds me, Jeremy, I have a broken vacuum cleaner at home, and it was really important that I fixed it. So,
Segue.
so I put a Nickelback sticker on it, and it started sucking again.
They're one of my favorite bands. What's that say about me?
Figures. Yeah. Are they really?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
No. When their songs come on, I go to the next one
Yeah.
on the playlist. Yeah, so let me check if we have time, all that
Are
stuff.
you guys
is pretty
keenly
possessive.
aware of the fact that rock and roll is dead?
Very.
Is that lost on you?
Well, that depends on what you listen to.
Rock and roll.
There's no good, besides the Foo Fighters, which put out an album every 4 years, who's good? Yeah, exactly.
I'm
It's
not going to
dead.
open myself up to
Yeah.
this one.
In some
Well, if you were
cases,
going to say
literally like
Nickelback,
no way. No,
it's
there's
dead.
No way. There's some good new stuff coming online.
like what?
I can't think of it right
Because
now.
it doesn't
but
exist.
I don't think it's possible.
Jeremy and the Jets? I don't know.
Who's
No.
that?
His band he just made up.
So you are not aware of the fact that rock is dead.
They have said that over and over again. for
No,
the
but
past
it's.
30
I'm not
years.
saying it. It's happened.
All right, rock isn't dead. Slipknot has brought it back.
No, bro.
Wait a
Slipknot's
second.
Slipknot's metal, and it's
I feel like that's IE fodder.
It is not IE fodder.
Yeah.
Don't be throwing the 909
Slipknot
at
is
me there.
one.
Come on.
Like real rock and roll gives you a series of emotions. Like you listen to AC/DC Back in Black.
Okay.
You have a series of feelings and emotions.
Wait,
It's-
so now you're
it's
getting all
almost color.
artistic on me here.
Yeah, you listen to Slipknot, it's one thing. It's like mad at your parents.
That is not the message
You can
that they
lift
send
weights to it.
Yes.
Yeah.
You could work to it.
Yes.
Like you could be slinging a transmission to it, but it's one thing. Real rock and roll, like Zeppelin, it's
Takes on a roller coaster.
it's an experience. It's not thin. Slipknot is kind of thin. I like Slipknot.
I'm
but
going
it's
to bring
thin.
this back in 3 or 4 episodes. I'm going to do some research and come back on that. So I'm going to take notes.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a rain
Just
check on this.
Write this down. Rock is dead.
is dead.
It's sad. There's no good rock. Like you can't really like Bon Iver and stuff like that. You can't really say that's rock.
I did work out to it a couple of weeks ago.
To what?
Bon Iver.
Ooh, that would be interesting.
So interesting.
It's very romantic,
Yeah.
your workout.
I took weight off.
Yeah, I'm going to take a rain check on that and come back on that one. What's our-
Top 5 4-letter words advisors say every day. Number 2.
We're so busy.
Busy, busy, busy.
Busy is a 4-letter word.
Busy. Too busy.
Busy. Yep, and the chaos ensues.
They think it in their
after.
head too.
Yep.
They do, absolutely. And busy doesn't translate into profits, right? So one of the things, I changed that word in my vocabulary, and everybody would come into the shop and they'd be like, oh, you're so busy. And I'm like, look, busy is a 4-letter word. We're profitable. So I replaced that 4-letter word with the word profitable, and I started to influence some other small business owners around that they would respond that way. And it's interesting when you look at busy work versus profitable work, it's totally different. There are times that we need to possibly say yes or possibly say no, but it's not just about being busy. You can fall into the busy trap and it can cost your business.
Yeah.
Genius.
Hamsters are
Genius.
busy running in a wheel, but they're not getting anywhere.
Number 3 is a 2 for 1.
Oh,
This is his favorite.
Yeah.
So the number 3, can't/won't. The apostrophe does not count as a letter, by the way.
Oh, it doesn't?
No,
Not even a half?
no.
Okay.
I can't do that. We won't do that here.
Now, so we just had the battle of dealership versus independent, right? Where independents came out supreme. You guys both agree with that? You didn't see the poll result of
I
that?
thought both sides had great points.
Well, I do too, but obviously independents won. I mean,
You don't
that was-
remember that the way that we wrap that up is that it isn't about independents or dealerships, it's about their opportunity?
I'm sorry.
You weren't there?
The competitive side of me was not listening at that moment. I'm so sorry. So.
Alzheimer's is a bitch.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. It is absolutely, absolutely. So yeah, I can't. I forgot what I was going to say. So we're moving on. Bless me with
Number
Alzheimer's,
Sorry.
right there.
number 4.
Cost.
I think most advisors just see everything through their wallet.
Yep.
Like they won't tell a customer what they really need because they can't imagine that they could afford it. So they're not telling the customer the truth. I think the cost keeps them from telling the truth.
Yeah, and I think it also can one of the things that when you look at driving car count, driving revenue, getting cars in, the customers today are very savvy. They're calling around for prices. And when you deal with a price estimate, the customers say, well, how much is it going to cost for whatever, right? And inevitably, if you're skilled at dealing with leads, you understand that the customer doesn't need a price before they pick the shop they're gonna, like price is the absolute last thing, or the cost of the repair is the last thing that the customer should be asking for, right? Like they should be calling, hey Christian, do you guys have a drug-free workplace in place? Especially in California now, right?
Right.
You know, so there's a lot of other questions that go there. So yeah, cost, I think they do get hung up on the cost, and you know, they do sell with their wallet as well, and they gotta stop doing that.
Yep. And if we're using the word cost and we're thinking the word cost, we're forgetting way more important words like value and investment. And then when it comes down to it, if we're an advisor that's focused on cost, that's really how we're seeing ourselves as an expense as opposed to a value add at the end too.
Good. Number 5, this is my favorite one. So top 5 4-letter words advisors use every day. Number 5.
Hey Chris, thanks for calling. I was just about to call you.
Mind reader!
Yeah, you're psychic. I was just about to call you.
You're a liar. That's the other 4
That's 4 letters?
That's 4 letters as well. Yes. And it's funny how we fall into the reaction game where we are not proactive. We let our systems fall apart, and then we're chasing our tail all day long. So I guess tail's another 4-letter word that is there, but just.
That's a
Was just about to
multifaceted
call
word
you.
too.
I was just thinking about you.
Yep. Give me just a minute. I just need to finish your paperwork. That's another one there.
Your car's just coming out of the wash. How long has
Parts
it been there?
manager
A
is
couple
just
days.
now doing nothing.
Whoa, why are you picking on the
Here
parts
we go.
manager?
You know, it's kind of funny.
You guys did not have that reaction in pre-meeting.
But it's actually kind of funny now that you say that. Here's another segue, is that I was in a store a few weeks ago and parts manager kind of pulls me aside and he says, "Why don't you like me? I didn't do anything." So I look at him and I say, "Sometimes questions answer themselves."
That's exactly why I don't like you. You weren't doing anything.
I didn't do anything. Get back to your office and check your email.
Right.
Absolutely. So, and I know you guys beat me up on parts all the time, but it's just one of those things. I got hung out to dry 3 specific times this week. So, very interesting.
Thank you so much for watching this clip of Service Drive Revolution. Now you can catch the full episode on YouTube, iTunes, or Spotify, or wherever you consume your podcast. If you have any questions, go ahead and post them in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon so you're notified when we post new episodes. I'm Chris Collins, and you can find me on Facebook and Instagram at Chris Bulldog Collins. And I'll see you again on the next episode.